Hello, this is your friendly neighborhood crypto Math Wiz, and today I want to walk you through some very important implications about some news that has emerged in the Vault DeFi ecosystem. So lately there have been discussions about the potential of reassigning reflections from the SafeVault token so that instead of receiving Safemoon reflections, SafeVault holders will receive BUSD, that's Binance USD, a stablecoin. It will receive those tokens instead. And many people are concerned about the idea that, well, that's distancing from Safemoon. I got into this for Safemoon reasons. The Safe and SafeVault really evoke Safemoon. Now, I'm not here to tell you that Safemoon is something good that you should invest in, or that it isn't, or that you should be holding BUSD instead. I'm not here to talk to you about the relative value of those tokens. I want to share with you some mathematical realities that mean that no matter what kind of investor you are, if you like having Safemoon, if you don't like having Safemoon, if you want to sell everything you get reflected and buy some other token, no matter what the case is, you are going to do better from a reflection value standpoint because of some structural realities of the way the Binance Smart Chain works. So let's take a look at this. And remember, before we begin, as always, this is not financial advice. It is strictly for your entertainment. The math doesn't lie, in my opinion, and this is how I am guiding my decision in this debate. I want to share that with you now. So let's take a look at this model that I put together. A lot of people, when they think about getting BUSD versus Safemoon, it seems like an extra hassle for no reason if they want to get to Safemoon. That, though, stems from an underappreciation of the amount of transaction fees that are piling up when Safemoon is magically automatically delivered as a reflection to you just for holding the SafeVault token. So let's take a look at what the first movement step actually is as Safemoon attempts to travel from the Safemoon contract or the Pancake Swap liquidity pool on its way to you. First step, the Vault contract is going to buy Safemoon. And whatever you were going to get, let's say it was 100 tokens just for the easy math, 90 of them are going to make it toward you, but a further 10%, of course, are going to get lost to that transaction fee, and that drives Safemoon's own intrinsic reflections. It drives the burn. It goes to marketing wallets. It goes everywhere. So that is lost. You're not getting that. And I think in a lot of people's minds, that's it. Then they get Safemoon. But that's not true, because where is that Safemoon now? It's now in the contract, the SafeVault smart contract. It's not in your hands yet. You wait for a reflection event. So now that happens. The contract is going to send you Safemoon, which is another negative 10%, because now there's another transaction fee, just sending it to your wallet. So the way the math works out, it's not actually 10 and 10, because the second 10% only applies to the 90% you had left. It's minus 9 instead of minus 10. So now we're talking about 81% of that left versus 19 that's been lost. But still, it's nearly 20%. Now consider what happens if you want to hold Safemoon, that's it. You've got your 81%, you can hang on to it. What though if you want something else? You just want to sell it for, maybe it's at a spike, you want to unload it and collect some gains, or you just like having something else, you want to plow it back into SafeVault. I've done some of that. Well, if you do that, you're going to sell some Safemoon. There's another 10%, and now you're at 72.9. So you're approaching 30% loss just by virtue of having this third 10% fee. And just to show you some of the math, anything else you're going to do with Safemoon, just the way the curve works out, you're going to gradually approach zero. And of course, you keep losing 10%, you're never truly going to hit zero. But that's just the way the math works out. And the reason why it's not 10% each time, after 10 transactions, you're not really going to zero out. You just get closer and closer to zero, but you never quite get there. So now, what does this mean for you, depending on what your investment style is? Let's take a look at that. So what if you just want to get and hold Safemoon by holding SafeVault? You just want to earn reflections and hang on to them. Well, as I said, you're going to have 81% because you're going to get hit with 10% twice, and they're going to stack. So 90% and then minus another 10%, you lose another 9% off of that. You're down to 81. So that's where we are right now. If you just want to get Safemoon reflected from the Vault contract the way it is now and hold on to it, we're talking about minus 19%. Also, as I mentioned, if you get that Safemoon and you want to sell it, that's a further 10% loss, which amounts to 27.1% lost or 72.9% remaining. So now let's compare that to what would happen if the contract switches to giving you BUSD, Binance USD, a stable coin pegged to the US dollar. independent of whether or not that attracts more investment from generalists or we lose Safemoon enthusiasts as a community. It's not a problem because of the way the math benefits you no matter what. So let's take a look at another style. You get and hold BUSD. Well, there are no 10% fees associated with that. The contract can buy it and give it to you. There is a minimal amount of gas because this is a fairly fundamental token, much like when you push BNB around or maybe you have a cake reflection token. These are very intrinsic to the whole Binance smart chain, so the fees are much lower compared to anything with a smart contract like SafeVault, Safemoon, just any smart contract token like that. But now here's the beautiful thing. If you're a Safemoon enthusiast, look what happens if you get BUSD and go through the minimal trouble. If you're listening to this video, I assume you've used PancakeSwap before or a similar exchange that might use PancakeSwap behind the scenes. Look what happens when you get BUSD, push it into PancakeSwap, and then buy whatever you want with it, including Safemoon. You're going to get the 100% of the value, and you're going to buy Safemoon. That's only one transaction. There's no second stage. It doesn't go into a contract and then have to get pushed out to you. So you get 90 compared with the 81% you're getting today if you're a Safemoon enthusiast. And there are other advantages to this approach too. Consider that you can time it. I've asked the developers early on as I was a holder, should I be thinking about when to trigger my reflections? So the price of Safemoon's really low. Should I try to do it now? And it's not quite that simple because the contract builds up a pool of Safemoon over time, and then you get your reflections. So it's really dollar cost averaged, which can be nice. But if you're a real enthusiast and you track the price closely, you might decide, I've got all this BUSD, I let it pile up. Safemoon's having a bad day. I'm going to buy the dip. So you get much more control this way. So I hope this has helped you understand that no matter whether you like Safemoon or not, or you think it's going to be a draw into the community to have BUSD, or you think we're going to lose Safemoon enthusiasts, I hope you can appreciate that once people understand this math, there's very little reason to fear a switch to BUSD reflections. And truthfully, it makes a bit more sense from an ecosystem perspective as Vault continues to roll out tokens to have the central mother token, the SafeVault token, focus less on a specific reflection token and have something very, very general like a stablecoin. Once again, this has been your Crypto Math Wiz. You can find me on Twitter at Crypto Math Wiz. The YouTube channel is also called Crypto Math Wiz. And I encourage you to check out many other educational materials in many different formats that are available from other Vault Academy educators. If you found this video helpful, don't forget, click the like button, subscribe to the channel so you can see more videos like this one.